Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Awesome Stadium, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to pass. It's Maeva. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
QB decides to keep it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's low. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. To throw, it's Moore. Nice grab, it's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man, it's Bryant. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or I got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. And he fields it at the 15. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking downfield, it's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback still with the football. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
He keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
In this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Oh, boy, Chris, the defensive coordinator goes with the man look on 3rd down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but this
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Oregon 16, USC 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Bryant. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Back to throw. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Important third down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Trying to convert with a sneak.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Trojans are on the move here. He finds some space. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Short pass finds the tight end.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pass caught, second down now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. To the air. It's Moore. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. The back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. 23. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The shotgun handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the read. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up now.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Get stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here goes the USC offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Miller. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back gets the football. Great move there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
To throw, it's Mayava. Finds his man.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Oregon 26, USC 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3. Second down coming up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. The pocket breaking down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And the field goal is good.
That makes the score 26, USC 20.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Second down play coming up. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. They call the counter play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Maeva. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Of 11. And that's a first down for the offense.
First down and 10. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th.
That makes the score USC 27, Oregon 26.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
This one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they hand it off to the back. Or they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Mayava. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a receiver. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
That makes the score USC 30, Oregon 26.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. As the first down is still going. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 41. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
That's a 1st down for the offense.
1st down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
And the Trojans' offense is on the field to begin overtime. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Brings up 4th down.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Makes it look easy. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Almost intercepted. That's a sigh of relief for this offense in OT. 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he almost had a huge overtime pick. It'll bring up 3rd down. So a 3rd and long here. If they can't convert, may have to settle for a game-time field goal try. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Off to the middle. It's low. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. Back to pass. It's Moore. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a two-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Boy, how about this quarterback with the pressure on? He delivers. Great throw for the touchdown, and now they need the two-pointer here to tie this game up, send it to a third overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own two-point conversion to send us to a third overtime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped him to win the game in double overtime. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.